the Carol Burnett Show. She's done it all. Singer, actress, talk show host. Please welcome Vicki Lawrence. Vicki, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm
Isn't
good.
This fun?
Isn't it fun? It is. Remember when we did Win, Lose, or Draw?
I want a taste.
You want a sip?
Hey, and I agree with you. I can't stand Kato Kalin.
I know.
I'm sorry, but
who likes them? Take a little sip there, Vicki, and be brave.
That was very unenthusiastic applause. But I'm sorry. But
there you go.
Why is he famous?
Why is he famous?
Why is Jennifer Flowers famous? Why do you even know the name Joey Buttafuoco?
Take a sip. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Ooh, it's like some cough syrup from your childhood or something.
It is. It's a little Robitussin-y.
Yeah.
But, you know, you got to admit, they're inventive. They came up with this little, you know, flying lava lamp drink.
Yeah, kids will probably love it.
I know, and if you feel ill later, call me and I'll tell you who made it so you can be rushed to the hospital.
130 calories, no fat.
No fat.
No, nothing, actually.
That's pretty much, Kate Moss only drinks this. Doesn't eat any food, just stays there.
That and a cigarette and you're all set.
So how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
You having fun?
I'm having a great time.
Yeah?
You know, when I was a kid, I heard the story about how you got on the Carol Burnett Show, and it was like my dream to have somebody that I could kind of look like and get into showbiz like you, but it never happened. Tell the people who don't know that story. It's such a great story.
I wrote her a fan letter because from the day I went into high school, everybody said I looked like Carol Burnett. So my senior year, I entered a contest in high school. It was called Miss Fireball.
Right.
And what it was the fireman's ball was coming up. I know, it's a hysterical picture. I know. Who's the bigger goober? Anyway, the fireman's ball was coming up, and they wanted some girls to sing and dance. I don't know, do the firemen have balls here in New York?
Leave it alone. Don't go there. Don't go there.
Well, anyway, I'm old. They had balls way back when I was a kid, and they wanted some girls to sing and dance, so they said, well, we'll call it a contest. We'll get some bimbos to come out, and I was one of the bimbos. So there was a newspaper article about 2 weeks before the contest. The gal said I looked like a young Carol Burnett, and so my mom said, sit down and write the fan letter.
And you did?
Which I did, and she got the letter 2 days before the contest and came to see me. She called me on the phone. Hi, this is Carol Burnett.
Ah, that's pretty good.
I couldn't speak.
Right.
And so I handed the phone to my mom, and she said, no, I don't want to talk to you. Put Vicki on, tell her she doesn't have to talk, she just has to listen. She said, I want to come and see you. I'm very pregnant, so I'm going to sneak in and sneak out, and then we'll have lunch in a couple weeks and discuss your career.
Now, you see, how sweet is she?
How nuts, have you ever?
Well, you know, I read her biography when she said that some man helped her out early in her career, and she promised him that what she would do was to help out young artists, and you were it. Yeah. That was great. I mean, it was such a story. Yeah. And how did Mama, how did that come about?
Mama happened about midway through the Burnett Show run. I calculated that I first played her when I was 25 years old. And it was written by 2 of our writers on our staff that they both hated their mothers.
Oh.
So it was kind of like a comic exorcism to get this woman out on paper. And I was supposed to play Eunice, and Carol was supposed to play Mama. Oh. And when she saw the final draft of the sketch, she said, you know, I think Vicki would be better as Mama, and I would be better as Eunice. I said, oh, sure, it's your show. You get to be the ingenue, and I'm the old bat again. So I sort of inherited her.
But Mama was so funny, remember? Sorry! My favorite Mama episode.
I do remember.
Now, I had a big fight with one of my friends, Anna. She told me that she didn't believe that you sang The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia. She said, oh, who sang backup? Harvey Korman and Tim Conway? I was like, no, I swear to God, she sang it.
You don't meet many people that can do a medley of their hit.
Would you do a little bit of your hit for me, Vicki? Can you please?
You know, this thing comes back to haunt me many times.
Please, I love it. The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia. Vicki Lawrence.
He was on his way home from Candletop. Been 2 weeks gone and he thought he'd stop at Webb's and have him a drink before he went home to her. Andy Wollo said hello, and he said hi, what's doing, whoa? Said sit down, I got some bad news, it's gonna hurt. Said I'm your best friend and you know that's right, but your young bride ain't home tonight. Since you've been gone, she's been seeing that Amos boy, Seth. Well, he got mad and he saw red, and Andy said, boy, don't you lose your head, 'cause to tell you the truth, I've been with her myself. car, walking on home 'cause he didn't live far. See, Andy didn't have many friends and he just lost him one. And brother thought his wife must have left town, so he went home and finally found the only thing Papa had left him, and that was a gun. Then he went off to Andy's house, slipping through the backwoods quiet as a mouse. Came upon some tracks too small for Andy to make. He looked through the screen at the back porch door, and he saw Andy lying on the floor in a puddle of blood, and he started to shake. Well, the Georgia Patrol wasn't making their rounds, so he fired a shot just to flag him down. A big-bellied sheriff grabbed his gun and said, "Why'd you do it?" And the judge said guilty in a make-believe trial, slapped the sheriff on the back with a smile, said, "Supper's waiting at home and I gotta get to it." Well, they hung my brother before I could say the tracks he saw while on his way to Andy's house and back that night were mine. And his cheating wife had never left town, and that's one body that'll never be found. See, his sister don't